This is the first song I've ever really wrote on the guitar. I've done many on the drums, but it's the first one I've ever wrote on a guitar, and it's called "Pictures Don't Change." My Shooting Star. And I'm going to give a little explanation about the song after I play it for you guys. Pictures don't change, they stay the same. We've never really felt like home. It brings you peace just to see, but pictures never change. I know that sing it to the heavens, you'll always be my shooting star, my shooting star. Pictures don't change, they stay the same. It never really felt like mine. Time goes by, looking in their eyes. Funny thing is, pictures don't change. And I know that you have changed. I know that you are changing. Sing it to the heavens, you'll always be my shooting star. No matter where you are, how far away, sure stays with me every day. No matter where you are, what you've done with everything, things never change. Sing it to the heavens, you'll always be my shooting star. Sing it to the heavens, you'll always be my shooting star. My shooting star. My shooting star. Give me 1 second. This is a picture that inspired this song, and I want to kind of just quickly, briefly explain to you why this picture inspired this song. I haven't seen these kids in 3 years after raising them for 10. They was last time I seen him, we was in the backyard playing catch with a baseball. Because my oldest daughter just learned how to. I was teaching her how to hit for the baseball, and in her game she got a couple of hits. Anyway, so she came home was excited, wanted to keep playing baseball. So we was playing catch. Her mom came to retrieve her for the week, and I gave them hugs and kisses. Bye, and I haven't seen them again. It's been 3 years. So in the 3 years, I want to explain some of the lyrics in this song. In 3 years, I've been staring at these pictures, and it's kind of started to make me crazy because I constantly am looking at the same pictures, and I know the kids are changing and they're growing up. This picture here is probably 3 years old, and the kids have changed, and I haven't got to experience any of that change in their life. So, just briefly, quickly on the lyrics, if anybody even really cares to even to know, um, the first lyrics in the song is pictures don't change, they stay the same. It never really felt like home. I had just purchased a home for these guys, for these kids. I'm gonna shut this light off for the kids. I purchased a home for them, and they was there for 2 weeks. So they got to pick their bedrooms out. We got moved in. We got settled in. We was there for 2 weeks, and then, boom, like they're gone out of my life, stolen. And so that's where that pictures don't change; they stay the same. Never really felt like home. So after they was gone for like the 2 years I remained in the house, the 2.5 years I remained in the house, it never felt like home. So it never really felt like home. So, but I had this picture up in my living room the whole time they was gone, and so the next lyrics are, "It gives you peace just to see, but pictures never change." So, uh, it gave me peace to look at my children and know that I had raised them for 10 years and I was there for them. I loved them for 10 years, and then so it brings me peace just to see, but pictures never change. So that's where those lyrics came from. So then the chorus says, "I know that you have changed. I know that you are changing." So I know that you are, and I know that you have changed is the first part of the chorus. And then it says, "Singing to the heavens, you will always be my shooting star." So I'm living on a beach right now, and have seen a few shooting stars this summer, and it occurred to me every time I saw a shooting star that the only wish that could ever come to my mind was, I wish I could just see my kids again. I wish I could just see my kids again. So that part of the lyric, um, after "I know that you have changed, I know that you are changing," is singing to the heavens, you'll always be my shooting star. Like, they will always be my shooting star for the rest of my life until I see them again. Every star that I see fall from the sky, my wish upon a star is for my kids to come home and to see my kids again. So that's where that part of the song comes from. The next lyrics says, "Pictures never change, they stay the same. It never really felt like mine." The reason I say it never really felt like mine is because this picture is not a picture that I took of my children. This picture was actually taken after they was stolen from me. Um, and their mother had posted it on Facebook, and one of my employees, I didn't because I don't get on her page. I can't stand to see what's going on and all that. So one of my employees actually took this off of my wife's page and printed it out and brought it to me. So even though I had this picture and it brought me peace, like I spoke in the song earlier, it brings you peace just to see, but pictures never change. When I say pictures never change, they stay the same. It never really felt like mine. It never really felt like mine because this wasn't one of my photos. I have thousands of photos. I took a lot of photos in the 10 years I had my kids. There's plenty and plenty of photos that I could have stared at every day. In fact, actually, I had a bedroom. If you look at my Facebook page, I had a bedroom with walls covered with thousands of my kids' pictures taped to the wall. Like, I was kind of crazy for a while about them being gone. So when I say pictures never change, they stay the same. It never really felt like mine because this picture here that I stared at for all the time, every time, it wasn't my photo. I didn't take the photo. So pictures never change, they stay the same. It never really felt like mine. Like, that part of the song is because that picture wasn't mine. I didn't take that photo. It never really felt like mine. So that's where that part of the song came from. The next lyrics in the song is, "Time goes by looking in their eyes. Funny thing is, pictures don't change." The weird thing about pictures and the funny things about pictures is that these kids can grow up and they will lose weight and they will gain weight and their faces will change, and their features will change, their bodies will change, but their eyes will not. Their eyes will always be their eyes. So as time goes by looking in their eyes, funny thing is pictures don't change. It's because I can look into their eyes right now and they will have the same eyes when I see them again in their life. It doesn't matter if it's 5, 10, 15 years from now, their eyes will not change. So that's kind of where that lyric came from. As time goes by, looking in their eyes. Funny thing is, pictures don't change. So, anyways, let me get back to the chorus. So, I know you have changed. I know you are changing. Singing to the heavens, you will always be my shooting star. And then it goes to no matter where you are, no matter how far away, uh, your picture stays with me every day. That is just. I went on tour with a band for a long time called Autumn Rove. You can look their videos up. There's a couple of like professional music videos we shot and stuff. I went on tour with those guys, and I had a little picture of my son taped to my bass drum, and you can actually see it at one point in one of the videos, I think. But I had a picture of Lyric taped to my bass drum, and I never, everywhere I went, I took him with me, and my kids too. I mean, Nevaeh and Sienna too. It wasn't just him, but particularly that's where that lyric came from. And then it says. No matter where you are, no matter what you've done with everything, pictures never change. That's just basically another, thing back to everything you've done in your life. I mean, from baseball to tennis to graduations to school plays to birthdays to Valentine's Day to all that stuff, all you've done with everything, no matter where you are and what you've done with everything, pictures don't change. So that's just I'm still stuck here. Like you're doing all this stuff in the world, and I'm stuck here. Pictures don't ever change. So that's just I wanted to give a little rundown on where I got the song from. It's the first really song I've ever wrote, played. I've wrote a lot of songs, music on the drums, like several albums, but that's the first like music song that I've actually wrote that I finished and actually like. So just hang in there, people. And any of you people that are out there struggling, looking at pictures that don't change, you just have to live, man. You just have to live and know that it wasn't your fault. And you just have to be positive. And this life is full of ups and downs. You either let them bring you down or you just rise up above it, man. I mean, you got a choice to make. You have a choice. I mean, I've been in a lot of pain. I've been through a lot of pain. I have a beautiful baby daughter now, an amazing wife. My son Jacob is doing wonderful things in the world. I mean, it was never your fault. Someone just got the best of you, and that's just how it is. So that's the song. Pictures don't change. My shooting star. I love you. Bye.